Tomorrow night, we could see history made. For the first time in decades, a horse could win the Triple Crown. It's close to an impossible task, but just getting there is nearly as impressive.
And you may not know this, but one of the biggest breeders and trainers in the Midwest is in Southwest Michigan. So we went there with a question. What's it take to be a Triple Crown contender? It's a question that gave us reason to go horsing around. She is just 2 months old, doesn't even have a name, but like every horse in this stable, she's starting off as Hope. A hope that someday she'll have that something that sets her apart.
You like to think that with 25 years of experience, you can pick out the better horses.
But Bob Gorham knows better. You can't just eyeball a horse. And before you could ever set those sights on here, there's a lot to be done here. Take our little Hope, for example. It's easy right now. She'll get to play and frolic for a year or so, then she'll get broke, basically taught to ride. In 2016, she'll be 2 years old, and she'll start training on this track. She's got a lot to learn because by that summer, she'll be racing. But that following year, when she turns 3, that's when the real stakes begin. That's when she'll start racing in Ohio and Indiana, maybe Michigan. And that is when we'll find out what that little filly is worth. And then it's on to the Derby and the Preakness and the Belmont Stakes, right? At least that's what I thought. But for this girl, don't get your hopes up. Why was she racing the Kentucky Derby?
Well, she probably is not that good. And You're saying that already about her? She's only 2 months old. She's not that good.
Well, it's more or less a question that our program is to win stakes in state bred races. We've had 3 Michigan champions. We've had an Indiana champion. We want to have good Ohio horses. So we concentrate on that.
She was born to race and is expected to be great, just not that great. She'll be racing closer to home.
We're kind of Midwest guys.
She's a Midwest horse, huh?
She's a Midwesterner, yep.
Fair enough. We're the ones who label thoroughbreds like our little Hope. They just like to go fast.
Race horses love to run. They love it as much as we do.
A big thanks to Henry Mast Thoroughbreds and Bob Gorham for helping us out here. But for local breeders and owners, the Triple Crown is not nearly as exciting as what's going to happen on June 27th. That's the day that thoroughbred racing comes back to Michigan and the east side of the state at Hazel Park. It hasn't been since 2007 that horses were running in Michigan, and that was at Great Lakes Downs. So a lot of horse owners are very excited about that event that's going to be coming up here. The rest of us are thrilled to be watching that Triple Crown race.
Oh, absolutely. I had no idea that this was here in our area. All those horses.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's one of the biggest farms in the Midwest. You know, one of the biggest breeders. So.
Well, I knew horses were here, but not that. I'm very aware where horses are.
I mean, and they're racing all throughout the that tri-state area. It's pretty impressive.
Very cool.
You can see if history is going to be made tomorrow. The third and final jewel in the Triple Crown, the Belmont Stakes, will air live right here on Wood TV 8. Pre-race coverage starts at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon, and that race, it's at 6:40.
It's 5:43.